So, welcome to my Boogie Piano tutorial number 1. The first one, watch it if you haven't. I introduced one of the main shapes of the Boogie Woogie. Of course, there are many variations. So, we introduce an idea and then have usually a swoosh down, and then we have a clichee ending. And the idea for today is 5 notes, but very important 5 notes. And there you will see that there you will see that these 5 notes are in fact 6 notes. So important 5 notes. So there are 6 notes. They start with almonds, and everybody is still making their soup from it. Why? There's something special about it. Now listen to these 5 notes that are actually 6. What is special about that? We are shifting the 1. And this is very essential. It's happening in almost every boogie woogie without you realizing. It's such a commonplace that we have to do it in one of the first lessons. So listen to the 1. It's an upbeat. First, these 5 notes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes. These 5, 6 notes are C as the upbeat. And then we go to E flat, E, F, F sharp, and this one. So, very easy, especially if you have a green keyboard on top, which Albert Emmons did not have. I wonder how he learned piano, because they didn't have a digital on-screen piano. So, now, this is the upbeat, this is the 1, okay? I will make it extra visible for you why it shifts. And back we are. And F, G, that's it, makes it interesting. Yeah, it's a short while shifting the downbeats, and you can play this also over F. The E doesn't matter because it's just passing. So and then we have we come to that in a little bit. So start with an easy left hand. And that you really know where you are, why this shifts. Because you have to keep the blues form. Righty? So this shifts, but your mind must be always aware where you are. Which is probably not always the case, especially on a Saturday night. So. Now it's coming to F. Going round in circles, and then we come to this little the whoosh. It's a very cultivated whoosh. I'm still waiting for with the tough stuff, which you will all hate me for, like this kind of swoosh. Here we still manage without these many. Don't worry, you get your shit. Okay, now, sorry for my Danish. Put your hand here. Of course, it's all Emmons stuff, you know. A lot of today's is Emmons stuff. On Pete Johnson, but a little bit more Emmons probably. Like we have these. It's just G. You can tell because you're smart. How do I know you're smart? Because you picked my tutorial. That's proof. Now we go. You keep this you make your hand stiff. You know, just like when you're waving grandma and it comes from the heart. You wave like this. Bye, grandma. Doesn't it look like that? Yes. So now you just go. We make it stiff. Don't care about the notes because we only have to move note by note down. Always the next one. Except now we have to do a little jump back to where we came from. So, and then we dissolve it. So, first it's like. Okay, you can play that as a one, like all together. I'll show you that in a little bit, because now we dissolve it. Instead of playing it all together, we play it like, yeah, down, just down. It's like a duck walking, you see? Let's call it a duck walk, like back. The duck forgot something or lost the mobile phone 1 meter back. So, oh, my mobile phone. And we start on the F. And now we enter the clichee. I might have played a different variation. That's because usually I don't focus on in my tutorials, because I have another headphone on and I watch Netflix. Usually I watch a horror movie while I do these tutorials. So that might explain why I'm doing variations without intention. So again, we do this. Duck forgot the mobile phone. And what is this? Last two C bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. Here we go. It's a triplet on the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, that is one of the cliches of the many cliches, but they all look kind of the same. Like I tell you, like you watch Emmons. You just watch one Emmons boogie, and one time he plays. The next one he plays. The next one he plays. The next one he plays. So there's so much, and that's even the start, and then or so it all circles. A lot of these cliche endings circle on like, and but we will do a couple of them, don't worry. But we start with this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and ba 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 ba. Always together with the C. You know, this is important. This is an important note. Okay? And then we have. And while we are at the subject of shifting, I will give you another idea that is just based on a really simple thing, like so many boogie ideas, but the essence is what you do with it, especially rhythmically. For example, imagine now we have these well-known thirds going down here. Now imagine, listen to this one. It's okay, huh? And it's surely been played many times. That was the reason to do something else to it. Now listen to this. What happened to this? Also Emmons. The one is first time the one is here. You see, it was shifted. We count. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. You see? And this is what makes this really interesting. Okay, you still didn't get it? Now we do it with the left hand a bit closer together, or both hands a bit too closer together. Now, do you know where you are now? In the blues form, where's F coming now? So you got to remember that also. The shifting itself you will have after a while, but then don't get lost regarding the change of chords. Remember the anchors. Where it's coming? Here. And then now so here it's basically the same, just we have these that are replacing these ones. So you got to prepare for the next chord change. So the basic pattern stays the same. We never do a break in between, but it stays always like this, like a chain that is a little bit shorter than the chain on this side. Okay, try this one too, and of course you can then use the same. Again, the same lick on the G, which is also then serving as a framework. Very often the G lick is something different, and it's also repeated. It's a kind of the first choruses of it's a chorus, like a chorus in pop music, a mini chorus, the G. Yeah, it's a repeating element, and you can use that to give the whole thing a feeling of unity. Okay, so. Now I hope you're happy for 2 weeks or so with your boogie grooving, okay? See you next time. Thanks for watching. Now, of course, you subscribe to my channel, right? I don't have to say that. All the best from Berlin.